is my first live stream, and I cannot tell you how excited I am to be doing this. My username in PTCGO is the Machamp King, and you know what? I am just really starting to think about creating this channel, some content for you guys, and I cannot do it without the help of one of my favorite Pokemon, Machamp. And you know, there's a new release of Machamp V coming out. Let's get into it, because I just really love Machamp and just the way he looks and the different artworks and stuff. I'm going to show you my deck list, and then we're going to be getting going on playing a few matches here. So let's open up my deck list and let's see how it works. So first, we run a 2-2 line of Machamp. If we need to get it back, we can use Ordinary Rod for both Machamp V and Machamp VMax. We have Decidueye, specifically Hisuian Decidueye V and V-Star. We'll use the ability of the V-Star to just mill through our to try and get as much supporters and try and get up as quickly as possible. We have Lucario V-Star's attack if we need to hit really, really hard for those really high HP Pokemon. It says this attack does 70 damage for each energy attached to all of your opponent's Pokemon. So for some reason, we can't hit enough with Machamp V and Machamp VMax. We're going to be doing it with Lucario V-Star's ability. One nice thing I really like about this setup is, you know, we have a Ringaroo in there because of the trade-off ability, the Primate Wisdom. We can put basic energy onto the top of our deck and then use Gusty Pickaxe to reveal it, and if that's an energy card, put it onto one of your benched Pokemon. So that's how we're going to start trying to build up Machamp V turn 1, and then turn 2 just start hitting. We have Radiant Hawlucha if we want Pokemon VMax to be knocked out, because let's do some math here. If we have Machamp VMax 240 hitting with the Gmax Chi Strike attack plus Hawlucha 270, we can do Grant for 300, which adds 30 more, and then we have Choice Belt for 330. That knocks out most VMax Pokemon. We have Manaphy to bench against any to guard against any bench protection, Hisuian Heavy Ball if we need to get some basics out of our prizes, and then yeah, just some other supporters, Trekking Shoes, Marnie, Professor's Research, and then for end of game scenarios, Roxanne to, you know, hopefully stall out your opponent if we need a turn. This also is a must-have for this deck. Gapejaw Bog. Whenever either player puts a basic Pokemon from their hand onto their bench, put 2 damage counters onto that Pokemon. That goes really well with both Machamp V's and Machamp VMax's first attack, which is the main attack we'll be using. So it's if your bench Pokemon has any damage counters on it, this attack just 50 more. So it's 100 right there for 2 energy, and 80 for Revenge Buster if your Pokemon has any damage counters on it. This attack is 40 more. So not very much of a difference between 220 and 240, but that's all the difference for using 1 less energy. So yeah, let's get into it real quick here, and let's find some matches. Let's go. So how I started is I just started as a collector here, and then I just grew to love how PTCGO plays, all of the other content creators, and just really the overall look of all the cards, the golds, the shinies, all of that. And you know what, I'm like, you know what, let me try my hand at this, because I would absolutely love to, you know, to show people what I love, show people the decks I can make. And this list is fairly similar to I think Tricky Jim had one, or I think Little LDF, Little Dark Fury also had one. I did make some changes because I was running into a lot of milk tanks and a lot of, other little things that I just had to tweak in order to make this deck the way I liked it. So it's very, very similar. I'm just gonna scoop up this game. This literally tanks against Mew. Like there's no way. Well, not no way, but it is very impossible, just about, to beat a Mew deck. Also, I just didn't get the best start with Crobat. So let's go on to Pancho 22. Let's see if we can get a better start. But yeah, Mew decks. This deck does not work very well against Mew decks. It's just they have too much HP for 320, and they get set up way too quick. And also we're also obviously weak to it. So we're gonna have to mulligan. We're gonna be sure that we are playing Machamp, which is not fantastic. Just let's be going. So. All right, let's get this set up. Okay. Ooh, not a good start still. So Oranguru and Radiant Lucha. So we're gonna have to start with Oranguru because Radiant Lucha is really only for decks that have VMax. So we'll see what we're going against. Ooh, Regibox. Okay, this is tough. I did beat one. Was definitely doable. Let's do that first. So we're not going to need Radiant Lucha, and we're not going to need Choice Belt. This deck does not have anything to do with Vs. Alright, so let me throw down a Machamp here. I don't think I'm going to need boss's orders per se, so I don't want to lose my Lucario V, because that's only a 2-prizer, so I for sure want to keep that in play, because I would rather them have to knock out Machamp V than either Hisui and Decidueye V and then another V. So after Regigigas. Have to, because that attack can knock us out in one hit if they have a Choice Belt. Regigigas, if they have all of the Regis in play, 150, and they can put all these energies in play, and then 150 more for VMAXs, so that's a huge hindrance. Okay, so they have all of their setup. They don't have anything in the discard pile, though, so I'm just going to do Primate Wisdom again for Lucario. I don't want to do anything there. Okay, let's do energy. We will bust out, let's bust out Hisui and Decidueye V. Yeah, there we go. Okay. What I'm going to do is, I really hope they don't have a switch or anything. So I'm going to boss up their Regigigas because I want to take that out next turn. So next turn, hopefully I can have I'll do research, hopefully get a Gape Jaw Bog down, get another bench Pokemon to have damage on it. Okay, that's not terrible. Hopefully we can just draw something into it. And then, evolve into the VMAX and just knock that out, because that's our biggest threat here. Oof, okay, Trekking Shoes, that does not help. Well, that might help. So we're going to bench the Machamp V just so we can get that started as well. So let's get that going. Okay, Marnie for next turn. I'll keep that in mind. Ooh, okay. Okay, our turn. Let's check out what we can do. So we'll bench Machamp V. Let's do Trekking Shoes first in case it's an energy. Okay. So what we're gonna do is let's get this into the top of the deck again. Roxanne's not useful. Okay. Bust that into the Machamp. Let's see if we can get a supporter off of the Trekking Shoes. Okay. Do we want this or not? Sure, let's take that. Let's just draw a card anyways. Trekking Shoes, that's fine. Ultra Ball. Okay, this helps. That's fine. I wanted to save my other wanted to save my other boss for another Regigigas, but with Path to the Plain Peak, I can't do Crobat or Lusamine, and Regigigas is weak to fighting, so it does get knocked out without any bench counters needed on this. So, oh, freaking fantastic research. Oh, what a prize, what a prize. Okay. So they do have their other Regigigas, that's fine. Oh, now they have all the energy they need to attack, and that's not going to be a good attack, because we are a V Pokemon. Ugh. Oh, not good at all. Okay. Okay, so they're doing 130. That's fine. We'll come back from this. That's not a problem. Yeah, 130 is fine. 130 is fine. They do have all the energy they need for future attacks, though. Now that they have all these energies on the discard, that's kind of the pits. So let's put Gape Jabog down. Let's throw this onto a Decidueye. Oh, fantastic. That's... Oh, you know what? Let's throw this onto Machamp, actually. And we'll swap. Okay. So this is doing 100. Okay. I think I'm going to lose the research because I want a Crobat. If I can get some sort of a air balloon or something to switch back into it. No, didn't work. Okay. Well, I am actually going to bench Manaphy though too, because I do not want Regieleki to do anything. Okay, so no knockout, but we were able to bypass the attack a little bit. That's fine. Yeah, they're gearing up for a Regigigas attack. Okay, that's not good. Regigigas discards. Okay, no knockout. That's fine. We will have to... Oh, fantastic. We'll have to switch, and I don't have anything else set up. Let's put the Gape Jabog on the top of the deck. Research, okay. Interesting. What do I do? Unfortunately, if I want to keep this match going, I think I just have to switch. Put one on there. Reach again. I don't need Grant, so that's fine. Let's see what our prizes. Okay, yeah, the other Machamp V, I knew that. Okay, so we do have Swing to Decidueye Star. So I do want to go into that after the Machamp VMax gets knocked out, because I need to dig for other Machamp VMax. That's fine. Okay. Buster. Revenge Buster. There we go. Okay. Marnie. Okay, that's something. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do here. Did I discard? I did discard Roxanne. Okay, that's not the best, but I had to. Okay, Path to the Peak, that's not a problem. Alright, let's get your Regigigas all geared up here. Do they have another energy, though? They don't have any... Oh, they do. Okay. I just want to make sure. Because they can only do 3 energy from discard. And most Regibox decks only play 2 of each Pokemon, so I'm wondering if they're going to try and Rod here, because with this one going down next turn, they're not going to have another Regigigas to work with. If they do it that way. Seems like they are, though. They have the Regirock, the Regice. They both the duplicate Registeel and Regieleki copies are in their hands. So this Regigigas, when it gets knocked out next turn, they'll have to have a rod or something. Okay. Yep, called it. Well, shoot. Okay. Alright, let's get Oranguru back here. Let's bench Lucario. I want to do Gape Jaw. That's fine. Ultra Ball for these other two. Okay. One does not knock out a lot of, well, most of their attackers. Yeah. So I don't want to grab Lucario for the Fighting Knuckle, but this Queen Decidueye takes 3. It takes 3 energy to attack. Interesting. Well, let's evolve it. We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna Marnie them because they have too big of a hand. Okay, so I didn't get the energy. Okay. Fine. Okay, that's fine. It's ordinary rod back stuff. Let's go Machamp and Machamp VMax just to put more cards in our deck. And 2 energies. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, what I grab here, if I grab an energy or a pickaxe, it's just not going to work. Well, there's the VMax. You know, I'm just going to pray that they don't have. This is the only attack that I can do. The Machamp VMax gives me more HP, so I potentially get knocked out. I'm going to pray that they don't have another Regigigas, so we will see. Oh, and I get the other one anyways. Alright. Do they have Rod, or are they just going to... Do they have a third Regigigas? Let's see. No, they're just going through their own deck. Hopefully that Marnie helps them out. They already used Regidrago's ability for Dragon's Horde to grab a 4th card. That Marnie could have really helped us. Oof, research, okay. Well, 7 new cards. Let's see what they get. They lost some more Quick Balls. All 4 Quick Balls are in there. Discard. Okay, they get both Regigigas back. That's fine. Okay. Both ordinary rods, so they're getting all their tools back. Okay. Do they have something to find? Oh. Okay. That player shuffles their hand, draws 5 cards. Their turn ends. Okay. So they do get the Regigigas, unfortunately. And they are going to hit us for 160, unless that's a freaking switch. Then they outright win the game. So no switch. No switch. Hit me for... Okay, good. Alright. So you can... Yeah. Hit me for 160. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. That's fine. I don't want them using that ability, though. Let's evolve Lucario. Okay, so I have to get out of here. I really need an air balloon and an energy. That's all I can say. So air balloon and energy. Let's get it. Come on, Machamp VMax. Air balloon energy. Awesome. Awesome. Air balloon. Gonna retreat for 1. Capture energy is not needed. That's fine. And let's just put research on top of the deck. That's fine. Okay. That's okay. Next turn we'll do Gutsy Pickaxe on the top. That's fine. Alright. So now we're getting going. This is a tough match. So if they knock out the Hisuian, well, they can't. They really can't. The only thing they can have is a boss. If they have a boss, we lose. Because the Machamp VMax is just too damaged. Manaphy protects it from Regieleki, which is fine. Hisuian Decidueye, since it's a V-Star, it won't get knocked out by Regigigas. So it really just depends if they have a boss or not. Yeah, Regidrago, that's fine. Okay, no boss. How many, have they just discarded a boss at all? They discarded one boss, so they could have 1 to 2 bosses left, depending on how many they put in their deck. Oof, that is trouble. They potentially still have it prized, which is fine. I do not have any bosses left in the deck. I only run 2, so I can't just boss up the Regigigas, which is unfortunate. Okay. What are they doing here? Okay, they're just powering up the Regieleki, that's fine. Okay, 120, that's fine. I really hope they don't get a boss here though. Okay, let's put that on top of the deck. Quick Ball's fine. I guess the Pickaxe for the Lucario V, because I might need to use that V-Star attack. Awesome. Draw that, put it on the V as well. And let's just get it going. Okay, no boss. I have one card to take, and it's an energy. Awesome. So I can do Lucario's attack as long as they don't do something to discard the energy, or I can put this on the Machamp V since I have damage on the bench, so I can knock out anything they have. It's just whether they have a switch and whether they get a boss. Okay, that capture energy. Okay, so yeah, they have their bench full. They can use Regigigas' ability. Are they going to mill for maybe an air balloon boss? Because that 1 energy definitely helps them. But they'll need 2 twin energy in the discard now. Because they don't have a twin energy. They only have 1. So they do 1, 2, 3. That's only 4 energy on the Regigigas. So they'll need to discard a twin energy now in order to use Regigigas' ability on itself. Nah, they're just going to go for it. Okay, so they do knock out his Hisuian Decidueye. No boss. Game. We have game. Awesome. See, this deck for sure it's tough. You have to go after the Regigigas. We got lucky that they didn't get what they needed on that boss. But yeah, so 3 prize, 2 prize, 3 prize. That's definitely how you beat this deck. Yep, and they scoop. Awesome. That's just how kind of this deck works, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. This is one of my favorite decks to play. Thank you.